You don't need a judge, a jury, or anyone's approval to change your life, Lily Dolls. Today, I want you to remand yourself. Welcome back to another episode of Lilyasia Lifestyle, Lily Dolls. I'm so glad you're here for this one. If you're new here, this is your space for confidence, self-worth, becoming her, and living elegantly. Grab your tea. Let's get right into today's conversation. Remand yourself. Not because you did something wrong, but because it's time to take yourself into your own custody. In a courtroom, remand means one thing: you're held. Not released, not free to walk out until it's time to face what's next. And most of us are walking around free, physically free, but spiritually, we're still out on bail from our own potential. We keep getting extensions, keep pushing the court date, keep telling ourselves, not yet, next month, next year, when things calm down.
But here's what nobody tells you. The case against your old self never actually closes until you show up and rule on it yourself.
I think about the moments in my own life where I was waiting for a sign, waiting for someone else to confirm I was ready. And what I learned is this: the wake-up call doesn't always come as a crisis. Sometimes it has to come from you. On a random Tuesday with no permission slip. That's what remanding yourself means. You look at your life honestly and you say, I'm not waiting for rock bottom to build discipline. You become the judge who finally reviews the evidence, the excuses, the comfort zones, the promises you keep breaking to yourself. And instead of another delay, another I'll start Monday, you deliver the verdict: guilty of self-sabotage. Sentence: immediate change. This isn't about punishment, Lily Dolls. Let me be clear. This is about ownership. There's a difference. Punishment says you're bad and you deserve to suffer. Ownership says you're capable. When you remand yourself, you stop outsourcing your accountability to other people. Your partner, your friends, your followers. You stop needing someone to catch you slipping before you correct course. You catch yourself. Think about the areas of your life where you've been out on bail, free from consequence, but also free from growth. Maybe it's the business you keep saying you'll start. Maybe it's the boundary you keep saying you'll finally set. Maybe it's the body you keep saying you'll take care of, or the peace you keep saying you'll protect. So today, we close the case. No more extensions, no more waiting for the right time, because the right time is never handed to you. It's declared by you, in your own courtroom, with your own voice, your own authority. Lily Dolls, here's how you can turn this into a daily habit, not just an inspiring idea, but a way of life. First, name the charge. Be specific. Not, I need to do better, but I've been avoiding hard main. I've been settling for less than I deserve. Vague guilt keeps you stuck. Specific truth sets you free. You can't sentence what you won't name. Second, establish your personal standard of accountability. A transformed life begins with intentional choices. Maybe it's a morning routine you stop negotiating with. Maybe it's a relationship where you finally speak up instead of shrinking. Third, and this is the part people skip, you have to actually enforce it. A verdict without follow-through is just a nice quote you forgot by Thursday. This is where most women stop. They have the breakthrough moment, they cry, they journal, and then they go right back to the old evidence. But you, Lily Dolls, are not most women. You are the one who follows through even when no one's watching, even when there's no applause. Because that's the secret nobody puts in the caption. Real transformation is quiet. It happens in the choices nobody sees. It's the version of you who wakes up and chooses discipline before she feels like it, who sets the boundary even when her voice shakes, who remands herself not out of shame, but out of self-respect, because she knows she is worth holding to a higher standard. So let me ask you directly, what have you been waiting for? Permission to change? You already have the authority. You always have. You don't need a courtroom. You don't need a witness. You just need the decision. Remand yourself today, Lily Doll, and start serving the life you were always meant to live. Until next time, remember who you are, and remember what you're worth.